Hello again, Danny Passmore here with my book, Martial Arts, and today we're going to talk about intimidation. All right. Now, unlike the previously discussed emotions, intimidation is not a normal human emotion. It is something that has no place in a relationship, if you want it to be a healthy relationship, that is. And so let me give you some examples of intimidation, which is frightening behavior, force, threats, coercion, overpowering body language, becoming louder when other people are trying to talk, yelling, vulgar and demeaning language. Those are all forms of intimidation. We usually know when someone's trying to intimidate us. All right. I remember I met a guy. He was a big guy. I came in. I ride motorcycles, so I was wearing a black leather jacket. I came into this place, and he said, "Take my jacket off, punk, before I take it off of you." Everybody got real quiet, and I looked at him, and I said, "That may not be as easy as you think." And he started laughing. We became really good friends. He was only joking. He just wanted to see what my response was going to be, and could he intimidate me? All right, so intimidation, if it's tolerated, can lead to a hostage situation. And we do not want to become hostages in relationships. So when you get out of a relationship like that, the best thing to do, if somebody starts intimidating you, break it off quickly. Don't worry about, oh, I'll never have somebody or I'll be alone. Be alone. All right? It's better to be alone than be a hostage in an abusive situation where someone may eventually kill you or your children. Okay? 70% of all relationships that end up like this, the person is physically and sexually abusing the children. So protect yourself and your future kids by not even allowing yourself to get into a relationship with someone like that. You can find somebody else. All right, you can. All right. I've had two ladies that I know of that took my self-defense classes, and they went home, and their one husband, one boyfriend said, "Show me what you're learning." And so when they started showing him, and of course they were novices, both of them overpowered the woman and hurt her, and they quit because it doesn't work and you're wasting your time. My thinking is, not only why would a man do that to his woman, but why would he not want her learning how to protect herself? Okay, that's a red flag right there. If somebody doesn't want you learning how to defend yourself physically, there's an insecurity there. There's something wrong. So you can nip that in the bud before the intimidation takes over. All right, so how do you escape a trap like that? Well, talk to somebody. Like I've said before, journal, talk it out, and make a list of things that people have done to intimidate you, things you've seen others intimidated by, and things you've done yourself to intimidate others, even if you didn't really realize you were doing it at the time. Because there have been times that I've manipulated people and I didn't even know I was doing it because it was a behavior that I had learned somewhere, I'd picked up. That was an unhealthy behavior. I didn't realize I was doing it. And I had to name it, claim it, and tame it so that I could overcome that and not be that kind of person, because that's not who I want to be in my heart. All right? So a person that's been bullied has a high risk of being a bully themselves. That's something we need to remember. We all need to remember that and fight against not letting ourselves become a person who bullies others. We need to learn how to work with other people so we don't have to take the shortcuts of intimidation and bullying and threatening. All right? If they're saying things like, "Shut that kid up," or "Don't make me hit you again," that always makes me so angry. Don't make me hit you. As if it's your fault that he had to hit you. And abusers use that phrase. And it's really sad to me. All right. Now, that's all for this one. I know it's short, but it just covers the topics, the highlights of it. Look for my book to come out, Martial Hearts, and get you a copy and tell others about this podcast. The next section we're going to talk about is anger, and that was a little longer. So get you a cup of coffee and sit down and relax and take notes. All right. Thanks, and God bless.